Hi, beautiful people. This is Vishakha, and firstly, thank you so much for being here. And I finally have 60 subscribers, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm sending you so much love and light. So that's it. Let's get into the video. So, today I wanted to talk about something that came across to me today while I was doing my journaling. तो मुझे ऐसे लिखा हुआ दिखा है that maybe few years back I wrote that note in my diary. So it was like I just wish that I could be enough for myself and people around me. And that kind of broke me. कि how sad is that? Why do I want to be enough for anybody, even for myself? Because, like, okay, let me explain that. So, I have my notes. Like I said, कभी कभी मैं बातें करते हुए ओरे परे उधर उधर निकल जाती हूँ. सो आई कीप माई नोट्स विद मी so that I can stick to the topic we're talking about. So, the first thing when I thought about this not being enough is that people around you are kind of projecting their own wounds onto you. So, to put it simple in simple words, if somebody is judging themselves based on how they look, they will judge others based on how they look. If somebody judge somebody based on how much money they make, they will judge themselves or value themselves based on how much money they have. So basically, they are projecting their own wounds onto others. अब दो एग्जाम्पल मैंने आपको दे दिए. आई होप दैट मेड इट क्लियर. सो ये कभी आपके बारे में था ही नहीं. अगर आपको इनफ फील नहीं हो रहा है या आपको कॉन्टिन्यूसली सोसाइटी वो चार लोग जिनका हम नाम भी नहीं जानते बट हमें बहुत फ़र्क पड़ता है कि वो क्या सोच रहे हैं हमारे बारे में, वो चार लोग एक्चुअली में जो हमारे बारे में सोचते हैं वो इसलिए सोचते हैं क्योंकि वो अपने बारे में वो चीज़ सोचते हैं. अब मैं किसी के लिए कोई वैसी चीज़ कैसे सोच पाऊंगी जो मैं अपने लिए नहीं सोचती हूँ. मेरे थॉट प्रोसेस में वो चीज़ कभी आएगी ही नहीं, नहीं आ सकती. राइट. सो you don't have to care if you are enough for anybody or not. Yes, you should continuously work on yourself and you should try and become somebody more than who you are right now, and that's progress. But you should not like do it for other people. You should not do it to please somebody else. You should do it to like please yourself or make yourself better. It's just a perspective shift. कर हम ग्रोथ ही रहे हैं पर हम इनफ होने की जगह ना वी आर बीइंग मोर देन इनफ, and that is okay. And if you're being, some days you feel less than enough, that's okay too, because you are having a human experience. You are not supposed to entertain anybody here, right? And that being said, the second point that I would like to tell you about is perfection is a moving target. Yeah, right. Perfection can never be achieved because it is continuously evolving and changing. For example, my father designed the house. अभी जो हमने डिज़ाइन किया है, मेरा जिस घर में मैं बैठी हूँ, he designed it. तो डू यू थिंक अगले 2 सालों में, मे बी 3 सालों में, माई हाउस विल बी रेलिवेंट? इट विल नॉट बी, क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजीज चेंज हो जाएंगी और ज़्यादा अच्छे डिज़ाइंस आ जाएंगे लाइक फर्नीचर के, और मे बी यू कैन से बहुत सारी चीज़ें इन पर्दों के और डिज़ाइंस आ जाएंगे. This is ever changing. Perfection can never be achieved. So why chase somebody that is not even real in the first place? Right? You're getting my point. So the third thing that I would like to talk about is if you are trying to be enough, right? You are trying to be somebody else. You're not. You are trying to be somebody you are not. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी सोशल मीडिया का ज़माना चल रहा है, राइट? वी गो थ्रू रील्स आफ्टर रील्स एंड वी आर कॉन्टिन्यूसली ट्राइंग टू बी समबडी एल्स. बट हम ये चीज़ भूल जाते हैं कि सब अपनी अच्छी मोमेंट्स सोशल मीडिया पे डालते हैं, राइट? कोई अपने लो मोमेंट्स, अपने स्ट्रगलिंग मोमेंट्स इंटरनेट पे नहीं शो करते हैं, right? But we are continuously trying to chase their life, or we look at their life and we are like, we are not doing enough, we are not hard working enough कि हमें उनके जैसा बनना है, हम उतना काम नहीं कर रहे. यू डोंट नो द बिहाइंड द सीन कि बिहाइंड सीन्स क्या चल रहा है उनकी लाइफ में. यू हैव नो आइडिया. मे बी दे आर गोइंग थ्रू क्राइसिस, दे आर जस्ट पोस्टिंग गुड पिक्चर्स, or maybe they have a pretty face and they are like taking good pictures and posting them, but you don't know how sad or depressed they are in their life. But based on what you are watching, you're trying to be somebody you are not, which is a failure. As a human, as your human experience, that is a failure. If you're not trying to be yourself, you're trying to be somebody else, that's a failure. So the fourth thing that I would like to talk about is some people are bottomless wells. So for example, I had this urge, जो मैंने उस जर्नलिंग में लिखा ना, that I want to be enough. That's because people around me always made me feel that I will never be enough, especially based on how I looked. So there were a lot of people who told me that I wasn't like good looking, or I wasn't talented enough, I wasn't hardworking enough. और मुझे मुझे लगता था कि मे बी इफ लाइक दे आर सेइंग इट, दे आर सेइंग इट राइट, मतलब वो चीज़ें सही कह रहे हैं. आई हैड मोर फेथ इन देम देन माई सेल्फ. नाउ दैट आई हैव गेन्ड द फेथ इन माई ओन सेल्फ, आई हैव रियलाइज्ड कि उन लोगों को प्लीज़ करना बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट था ब्रो. आई शुडेंट हैव इवन ट्राइड इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. मुझे ट्राई ही नहीं करना चाहिए था. मैं किसी और को प्लीज करने के लिए, somebody who is a bottomless well, who can never be filled, who can never even, मतलब मैं, I couldn't even come close to being enough in their lives, in their theory of perfection, in their theory of enough. I could have never fit in that theory. मैं उस चीज़ में फिट ही नहीं हो सकती थी, बट आई वॉज कॉन्टिन्यूसली ट्राइंग टू फिट इन टू दैट स्मॉल लिटिल बॉक्स ऑफ देम. Why should I do that? And why should you do that? You are enough, more than enough, or less than enough if you want to. It should depend on you. It should all about be you. एंड अगेन, अब मैंने 2 वीडियोस अपलोड कर दिए जिसमें मैंने सेल्फ के बारे में ज़्यादा ही बात कर लिया है. इट डजेंट मीन यू हैव टू बी अनकाइंड टू अदर पीपल. इट्स जस्ट दैट यू हैव टू बी कंपैशनेट एंड काइंड टू योर ओन सेल्फ. आई एम नेवर एवर सेइंग कि सेल्फिश हो जाओ. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि खुद के अलावा दुनिया में कुछ मत देखो. नहीं, बी काइंड टू योर सेल्फ, बी कंपैशनेट टू योर सेल्फ एंड टू अदर्स एज वेल. Strong boundaries banao so that you can protect yourself from wrong people. That's all I'm saying. So the last thing that came into my mind while I was thinking about what I should be like talking about in this video, अब ये सबसे मेजर पार्ट है इस चीज़ का. मे बी यू डोंट फील इनफ बिकॉज इट इज़ सो डीप रूटेड इन टू यू कि तुम्हें लगता है कि मैं कभी मैं इनफ हो ही नहीं सकता. मतलब वो जो मैंने बॉटमलेस वेल बोला ना, मे बी यू आर दैट पर्सन. यू आर नॉट letting yourself be enough. Maybe you are not letting yourself have the faith. खुद के ऊपर आपको faith ही नहीं है. So if you are facing that right now, I want you to go to my last video where I am guiding you step by step how to come back to yourself. Because every answer you're seeking is in the work you're avoiding. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for being here, and I'm gonna go now and sleep. Okay, bye. Love you.